Shop Amazon for last minute gifts. Great deals for everyone on your list. Gifts for mom and gifts for dad. Even for your sister and your brother Chad. Ah shoot, we didn't realize we were supposed to get a gift for our dog walker guy. We almost forgot about our dentist Dr. Kerr. We didn't expect to get a gift from her. Or our cousin, I forget his name. He got us something nice, better reciprocate. For last minute deals on gifts for people you forgot. Get fast and free shipping at Amazon.
Spent the whole day in my head. Do a little spring cleaning. I'm always too busy dreaming. Maybe I should wake up instead. A lot of things I regret, but I just say.
Welcome to the Carefree Black Girl podcast, where everything is carefree, black, and girl. What's going on, y'all? I am DJ Candy Raine.
Hey, and it's Sydney. Hey, y'all.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Nika.
Yes.
And we have a special guest.
We do.
Yes, one of our favorites. We love her.
Hey guys, it's Supreme Luci in the building. What's good with y'all?
Woo, 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 woo.
Welcome.
Definitely
Definitely a
Thank you
carefree
for
black
joining
girl.
us.
Absolutely.
but
yes,
gunshots.
yes. You was with us at, was it A3C?
Yep, I was with you, A3C, and I think the one before that.
Yes.
I've been kicking it a little bit.
You've been kicking it, so she's
welcome
definitely
to
a
the
familiar
podcast.
face. Yes. We love her. We love her. We love her. But what's going on, y'all? It is officially 2020.
It is 2020.
And 2020 has been crazy already.
Yes. So
Very interesting.
we're in January. Everyone, how have your resolutions been going?
Woo. Let our guest go first.
Yeah.
Realistically, I didn't really make any resolutions,
Okay.
only because I try to hold myself to daily goals.
Love it.
And I want to make sure that I'm not just pushing off certain things for a timeline. So it's just like, okay, I make these many goals in a day. Let's see how many I can accomplish in a week. Let's see how many I can knock down in a month.
Boom.
And then it just transitions to another month, and then we're doing bigger and better things every day.
Well,
Right,
that sounds
definitely.
great.
Dig it.
Sounds familiar from last podcast too. So that's super duper cool. My New Year's resolutions is actually going pretty good. Last podcast I talked about getting a DJ residency.
Yes,
And I solidified that, which is
That's
super
amazing.
duper crazy. Yes, thank you. So
proud of you.
Thank you. On Wednesdays, you can catch me at Members Only. We're doing R&B and crab legs. I'm allergic to shellfish, which is like the
Girl.
irony of that, right? Like, but I love
What are
R&B.
you
So
On
it's a
deck.
good trade-off. It's a good trade-off. But yeah, so resolutions are going pretty good so far.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that.
Thank you.
I really forgot my resolutions. Did I say something?
Well, what have you done that's been like,
Right. Well, what have you
solid.
been doing? or
But
working
other
towards?
than that, I feel like I've been pretty productive. Like Lucy said, I've been taking it a day at a time, trying to like maximize my productivity. So that's been going well. I feel like I'm really ahead of the game as far as the stuff we have to do for the rest of the year. So I'm excited, and I hope that I can keep that energy up. Like really.
And don't be modest. You put on a dope show.
Word. She's been doing her thing out here.
Come on, you your
Girl.
first show.
This is our resolution.
You don't want me to
No.
tell them what I've been telling you, okay? Because I go ham on Nika.
Right.
Yes, you do. But no, the show was awesome. Attack the Block was great. We had a lot of cool people come through.
Yes.
Jay Newton, to get half. Muddy Maya, we really love Muddy Maya. You guys need to definitely
That was
check
the
her
mask,
out.
right?
She's bomb.
Yeah, she has like a mask
Yeah,
and
yeah,
green hair.
she's
She's
dope.
really
That was
dope.
dope, yeah.
Had Lydia Vuitton from South Carolina.
Ooh.
Marijuana, I love her too.
Love her. She's such a good performer.
Yeah, and then, a bunch of other people. So we had a really good time, and it's just like to start the year like that is cool. And I'm ready for the next show. So
We are too. Always walking away with a new artist. So
I'm just happy you're keeping it alive.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We appreciate you, baby.
is
I
key.
love it.
For sure.
What
You guys
about
are doing
you?
great. So I've been going to yoga.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Like I said.
Oh, yeah,
well,
she's about to be a
snap, I
yogi.
guess
I
I
am.
Make it spiritual.
Make it spiritual. Make it
And
yoga.
even today, I wasn't able to make it to class, but I did practice on my own.
Okay.
And I got my heart rate all up.
There
and
you
I was
go.
getting a little sweat going. So
Look
I'm
at you.
digging it.
Okay.
Well,
That's really cool.
learn them yoga poses because we getting these boot camp classes popping in the next month or two, and I'm very
Right.
serious. So we're gonna use
What
for
you
you for
about
the
to
cool
do?
down. You know, you gonna come out. You gonna be a part of it.
Do a
Don't
little
worry.
cool
We're gonna do some
down.
boot camps,
Down
baby.
on some
I just
booty
be yelling
Booty
at
workouts.
Yeah,
I have been going to
right.
the gym, y'all.
Have you?
Look,
I was
I
gonna
can't wait
keep
for
it
you
a
to.
secret until I have like a transformation.
Okay.
But I have been going to the gym.
Check it out, boo-boo.
Love it.
I love it.
I can't wait. I can't wait to
Yeah.
go with you, boo.
I'm glad we are all starting off the year
Strong.
in movement,
Yes.
forward
Yes.
progression. Dope. So that Carefree Black Girl of the Week goes
Yes.
to, what's her name?
Yeah, so we're gonna put her up. I know it's this lovely
really
lady.
cool story.
Yeah, hold on. And now Facebook wants me to log in.
They're so rude.
I know they just want to make sure I'm not a bot, which I appreciate, but I'm definitely not a bot. Like, okay, so Emily Surfirth Sanders. I don't
Emily
know. I don't.
Sanders.
we're just gonna
Come
call her
on
Emily
down.
S.
Emily
Sanders.
Sanders, the
Come
Carefree
on
Black
down,
Girl of the Week.
baby. Come on down.
Carefree Black woman. She's
Okay.
definitely a businesswoman, y'all.
She is a businesswoman. What she
Love
do,
to
y'all?
see him.
So
Is she in South Carolina?
Mississippi, if I'm not mistaken.
Mississippi, okay.
Yep. So she's in Mississippi, and what happened was she actually ended up acquiring an entire mall. So
amazing.
Girl.
not a shop,
What?
not a just a strip, but like a whole entire mall.
Huge mall at that.
Yes.
It wasn't small.
Yes.
So what is she planning to do with them all?
Well, she's gonna try to. So it's a mall that's it was popular before, and it kind of went out of business. So she's looking to pretty much revive it and make it, more modernized, and hopefully put some more black businesses in there, and actually take advantage of the spacing. I mean, it's a mall. I wish I could
Yeah.
have a mall.
True, but I definitely hope she has some super. I'm sure she does.
Right.
But I hope she reaches out to some dope creatives because
Right.
the mall went out of business for a reason.
Right.
To be honest.
No, absolutely.
So yeah, I mean that's exciting. That's a lot of space.
Oh, yeah,
And so
no.
to be able to even just have that.
To be in the space to do so, I think is really, really dope. I mean, how many people could be like, "Yo, I got this mall. You trying to take ownership of it?" Like, I don't got no homies that's, you get what I'm
Buying a
saying?
mall,
So, for
right.
her to be in that position to be able to do that, I think whoever gave her that was smart, and they trust her, and they know that she can do something. I mean, she's popular for having her own show or something already on Facebook. So she has, so she's already working and stuff like that. So she has a base, and we want her to do well. So make sure you get them black brands up in there, sis.
Designers, everybody.
All of that. So.
Well, with her being a business owner herself, I feel like she's gonna bring a lot of other successful business owners,
Yes.
and hopefully a lot of women, and that'll be really cool to see,
Right.
like a whole shopping mall full of women.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
would absolutely love
And
it.
the fact that she's Southern and a black woman doing that in Mississippi, that's crazy.
That's so dope.
I think it's dope too because I know Mississippi, their economy is not booming. So for her to be able to do something and create that type of economic flow, that's really
we
amazing.
wish you much success, Miss
Wish you all of these success.
Sanders. Miss
Yes,
Sanders,
Miss
turn
Sanders,
up. Turn up
yes.
one time.
Step it up.
One time for the black girls.
Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night. Roxanne, never gonna love me, but it's alright. She think I'm a player. She keep running back though, only cause I pay her. Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night. Met her at a party in the hills, yeah. She just wanna do it for the thrill, yeah. Shorty drop a poodle when I'm
Someone's got to hold us down, because we know this one person that's not.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Girl.
We got to get into it, don't we? We should. So we gonna
Yeah, tell us. Because I kept seeing all this crazy
I'm just
things about
laughing.
Terry Crews.
So yes, we're talking about Mr. Terry Crews. I've
The
been
muscle
waiting
man himself.
to
Oh, Lord.
come here and talk about this because he's acting like the guy from White Chicks. Like at this point, he is the character from White Chicks. Like, he's very disappointing. And, for those who may not be aware what's going on, long story short, Terry Crews, maybe like not even a year ago, talked about him being sexually assaulted by a white male in his agency, and he had to depart ways from them, right? And during that time, he really used social media to get involved with the Me Too movement and say, this doesn't just happen to women, this also happens to men, right? So he's getting women on his side, rallying them up and all of that. And, of course, black women, we protect ours. At the end of the day, when it comes down to it, we protect ours, and we definitely wrote out for him, given the situation and how it was presented. Right. Gabrielle Union was somebody else who definitely came to his side, and spoke out against them, and of course, being on his side.
Shop Amazon for last minute gifts. Great deals for everyone on your list. Gifts for mom and gifts for dad. Even for your sister and your brother Chad. Ah shoot, we didn't realize we were supposed to get a gift for our dog walker guy. We almost forgot about our dentist Dr. Kerr. We didn't expect to get a gift from her. Or our cousin, I forget his name. He got us something nice, better reciprocate. For last minute deals on gifts for people you forgot. Get fast and free shipping at Amazon.
Fast forward, Grabrielle Union is on America's Got Talent. Her contract doesn't get renewed, and she pretty much is, I think, in a lawsuit battle with them because she was filing against discrimination.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Right. And not only like discrimination against her like sex, like so her being a woman and then being a black woman, right? And she's speaking out against that. Now, guess who happens to be the host of America's Got Talent right now?
Take a guess.
Just take a wild guess. Right, Mr. Muscle Man, right? So he comes out and he pretty much says that he's a man and he can't speak to that because he hasn't experienced that. And he pretty much he was pretty much kind of praising them.
What a cop out. First
And
of all,
it's like just a slap in the face.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry. I'm sure maybe she hadn't been sexually assaulted, but she sure did speak up for you. Like, that is not an excuse at all.
It's not.
Now, was this in an interview, or did he just flat out feel like he had to say this?
Because he works for America's
Got Talent. Yeah, so it was in an interview. And not only was it in an interview, but he solidifies it by having these disgusting tweets that he decides to put out. So, you got them?
I do have this.
Okay, because I was going to say, I got them too. So let me know, boo-boo.
I had it. I got to find it because I had to screenshot it because I was very confused.
So go ahead, read that off.
This young gentleman states, quote, "There is only one woman on earth I have to please. Her name is Rebecca. Not my mother, my sister, my daughters, or co-workers. I will let their husbands, boyfriends, partners take care of them. Rebecca gives me wings." End quote.
So was he saying that in response to like maybe
That
the
was
backlash?
Yes,
100%.
That was what he basically stated because everybody started going in because there was pictures that basically came about of him hosting, and everybody doesn't really watch TV like that. So everybody was kind of confused, like, okay, so I wouldn't have known either.
Right.
I'm like, what's going on?
So, and then not only did he say that, he said something else. So read that other tweet.
He said, "Not my."
Yo,
my daughter, my mother.
We're gonna have to unpack that back.
Yeah, we're gonna unpack that, but let's read that other tweet and then let's go back to that other tweet because okay, Red Bull, like
Right.
He then He then states, "I'm a hog. You're a chicken. Just because you gave me eggs, don't mean I owe you bacon." Ancient Flint, Michigan proverb. What are you talking about?
Yo.
Wow, is he coming for her?
Yo, not just her, but I think black women in general, because it's like we all have a problem with that. It's like people, everybody kind of giving him backlash, and it's definitely in response to her. But I think he's saying that to the masses as well.
He's basically saying like we're different.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, thanks for helping me, but that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Like, you're on your own.
So this is disgusting.
Super corny.
Dog world.
Super freaking corny.
Wow, that's insane.
So what happens if your daughter gets sexually assaulted? That's none of your business.
And I bet you money he wants everybody to care.
Yeah. Yeah, he was
supportive. That's wild.
So it's just very disrespectful, and I think it
Extremely.
speaks to why sometimes us as black women, we do get frustrated when we stick our necks out, for whoever, and we don't get that back. You know what I mean? It's like, who cares if you're hosting that right now? Like, where are your balls, bro? Like,
He doesn't have any.
Right, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
This is last check, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm not getting in no movies. I can't lose this job.
Like, I just
what?
think that it's just super duper wild and super disrespectful. And for you to even tap into the Me Too movement and then flip around and do this, it's like, that's just nasty. Like, you're nasty. Like, I don't even want to watch Friday After Next. Like, I don't want to see none of your movies. Like, that's how disgusted I am by
And
this
not
man.
even just that. It makes me think very poorly of Rebecca. Because it's like, I'm not even trying to be funny, but it's like,
I
this is
guess
the
his
type
wife.
of relationship that you condone with other
Right.
women. Not to say that he has to stick up for other people, because
Right.
obviously those are not his burdens to bear.
Right.
They do have wives and partners and everything else. But don't pawn your problems off on us.
Right.
And then try to make it seem like it's not an issue.
And don't ever call
Ass
for
backwards.
us our support again if you can't even turn around and somewhat support.
Where
Like,
was-
you
call
could have
on
stayed
Rebecca.
quiet. You could have stayed quiet. You could have
stay
totally
quiet.
did something that was just, you just came off very
That's none
disrespectful.
of my business. Like,
Yeah, and it's
I'm not
like,
sure.
nah, like that you didn't have to play it like that. And the fact that you did play it like that lets us know where you stand, and it's not with us.
And he knows
Look,
he's
you could have
wrong
just sat there and
because
ate your food.
Right.
He definitely know he's wrong if he's being so defensive because,
Yep.
hello.
What ancient Flint, Michigan proverb?
Proverb.
Can we not bring Michigan in this? They
Good
still
day.
need
Because you
water.
gave me
Like,
eggs.
Still need water. If you're out there, Flint needs
You
water.
need to be talking about.
Right.
What you talking about, sir?
So yeah, so that's what we have going on with Terry Crews right now, and I just hope that we can do better as a whole, and I hope that somebody checks him. And I don't want to hear no apology later on. I don't want to see you supporting her later on. You've already made your choice. Make sure you stick over there. Don't ask for our support because you ain't getting it.
No, that's
Nah,
That's that. So,
that's dead.
Like,
super-
obviously, who cares about the
right.
60-year-olds that watch America's Got Talent? My parents.
Call me and I'm on my way. Tell me that you need me, yeah. I'll give it to you night and day. I'm talking about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all day, yeah, yeah. 24/7, yeah, all day, yeah, yeah. 24/7.
Loving the shit without you for 7 days straight, and now I can't live without you. And if we ever broke up, I won't have a kid without you. You forever in my heart. I won't forget about you. I be crushing you on Monday like it's Wednesday. You pressed about that what your friends say. G63 is what your business say. I'm so happy you ain't listen to your friends, babe. You can tell me how you want it, how you need it. I don't mind.
There's the only who I know you watch that show.
And speaking of shows, the Grammys was just this past weekend, right?
It was.
Yes. Did
It
you guys
was
hear though? They had the lowest.
Yes. And I can attest.
Hey,
it.
look,
what they had
I
the
don't care
lowest
what
rating.
y'all do. Just make sure it's popping enough for me to go to those parties next year. I'm just trying to slide.
Yeah, I'm trying to mingle.
I'm not
Right.
even trying to go to the real function.
Yeah,
I'm just
just
trying to go
function.
to
That's what
the.
everybody did this year. I
know.
said, oh, everybody in LA. Oh, okay.
And the
I know where I need to
part,
be.
though, is like how close it's getting to us, y'all. Like our
Yeah.
friends are hanging
going
out
to
at
red
these
Yes,
parties.
it's
Our friends are
crazy.
chilling with Diddy.
Yeah.
Like what? Our friends are throwing these parties. Our
Right.
friends are getting
I
nominated.
love to see
Like,
it. I love
this
to
is
see it. I'm not mad
beautiful.
about it.
No, not at
If
all.
anything,
Congrats.
that's a beautiful thing. Like
Definitely congrats, y'all.
Yes.
shout out to y'all. Shout out to Tate. Okay.
Yes, so we see you, girl.
So wild.
But the Grammys, yeah. So I feel like because the low ratings was probably because of, if you guys notice, one of the execs or whatever was like talking how the Grammys are rigged. The Grammys there's like sexual assault within it. A lot of stuff was going on, and she was pretty much saying, don't watch it, don't support it.
Right.
And I also think it's funny that Beyonce don't ever be going.
No,
So like, if
That
Beyonce
says a
don't
lot,
go,
yeah.
but I'm gonna go to the brunch though.
Right.
We gonna have our
definitely.
brunch every year.
Right,
Everyone's
right.
gonna go.
Of
We're gonna get 5
course.
pictures.
Beyonce don't go to no awards
I
unless
love
she's
it, though,
performing.
unless unless it's
They're
like,
gonna have their own awards in the future.
I can't wait
She
for
did
it.
win
We already predicted
best, what was it? Best live performance film.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
for the
So she
homecoming.
wasn't-
Yes, I
Yeah,
definitely
she won
loved
that.
it. I loved it.
She was nominated and she won and she didn't go.
Yeah.
So it's very
As she
tough.
should.
a lot.
No offense.
That's very
It wasn't, and it wasn't a televised award. So that's another thing. Just like J. Cole.
True.
Right in
His award
21.
wasn't televised.
But congrats
so
to J.
A
Cole.
lot won. Yay.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
big
was
salute.
shout out
How
to
ironic that
21.
he won on a feature.
21.
Uh-huh.
I know that
He
is
won on a
ironic. He won a
feature.
feature.
Yeah.
No, that's the Grammy. See? That's what
I went
they're
platinum
Being
with no
childish.
feature, but I got a Grammy
Being
with a feature.
childish.
But
That's
I got
the bar
a
right
Grammy
there.
doing the feature. That's wild, right?
You're like, okay, if we give it to two of y'all, is that okay? Like,
So y'all can share it. I don't want
how
to hear
it
nothing
is.
next year.
Of course,
First
Nip
Grammy.
won. Salute to
Yes,
Nip,
ma'am.
Mr. Nip.
Absolutely.
He got for Racks in the Middle. Him and Roddy Ricch.
Yes, congrats
And
to
the family
Roddy.
came
Like,
out and said that wasn't televised either.
No, so
so
that's
they
where the
still-
other beef do come in. It's
they
like
still don't-
televise us, bruh.
they still don't televise like the rap and the.
No, they
really
did
don't.
they're not all of them. The ones that they did televise were the
But
rap
maybe-
record of the year and then the rap album of the year.
But maybe
that's
if
just
they
an issue.
did, they would get more ratings. I'm gonna keep it
That's
a
what I
buck.
wanna
I had
see.
no interest in watching it because I tried to watch it for the first 10 minutes, and I'm like, "Who the hell is this?"
Lizzo
they
was
don't-
the first performer.
Who? Not Lizzo. I'm not talking
She meant
about her.
like
I'm
the
talking
first,
about
like,
after that.
winners,
Like,
like,
yeah.
after
Not
Like,
Lizzo.
more
I
these
like
people.
Lizzo.
You
Don't
know,
come for me.
But that's why they put the black people last.
I
Because they
know.
want you to watch it
To the end. Well, guess what? I'm not coming back and
I'm
watching
not
it.
gonna lie.
This episode is brought to you by Undeniably Dairy. Dairy farmers are more than farmers. They're climate caretakers. They see water as a precious resource. Most farmers recycle water up to 4 times, from chilling the milk to irrigating their crops. And some even use technology to turn manure into renewable energy. To learn more about what dairy farmers are doing to make their farms more sustainable, visit usdairy.com.
You did good.
Well, we got digital stuff now. I'm catching all the YouTube clips. I'm not even waiting
And
till
I'm
the
on
end.
Twitter.
You better watch it.
I'm gonna hop back on when Twitter,
You got
when
the
Twitter
game
goes down.
twisted. Figure out a different way. You better keep me going, keep me engaged throughout the whole time. Spread it out, do something. But
I do like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like I just like an award show
Of
from time
course.
to time.
Of
So
I
course.
miss
do like
classic
to-
award shows.
I do like to watch them, but Alicia Keys,
oh,
we
she
get it.
Yeah,
okay? Like,
She's not a great host.
She's not bad. It's just like
I thought
she
it was
does
random.
everything, and it's
Oh,
like her
yeah,
second,
yeah,
third
yeah,
year,
yeah.
like perform. I mean,
Doing
And she still
hosting.
no makeup.
She's got a little makeup.
She got a little makeup. It's a no makeup look.
like she performs.
Shorty said it's subtle. You gotta catch
Natural
it.
beat.
Okay, it's just a gloss look. Put some lashes on. Ain't nobody mad at you. We know
She
you
do
fine
be
already.
doing the most.
You had braids your
Yes.
whole career.
She performs like 3,000 times during the show, and it's
No.
like, sis, can you just tell us who's coming up next to present,
Right,
and not
yeah.
also jump behind the
Shorty
piano? Like,
Okay, I'm not mad about it. We
so
know.
wild, but no, a cool performance that I did dig was Tyler the Creator. Like, I
Love
wanna talk about
him.
this. So he
Oh, yeah.
won
Love
Best
him.
Rap Record. Yes,
That's
for
great.
Igor,
I am
okay?
so freaking proud.
And he has
very
to say
happy
about
for
that,
that.
but we're happy that he
Who?
won.
I'm definitely,
Yes,
I'm
I'm
definitely
happy
glad that he had to
thrilled.
speak his mind.
And you know why? Because I know, shout out to the homies once again, but I know everyone was like, yay, come on, Dreamville and Revenge of the Dreamers. But, like, Tyler's been
He's been
in
great.
this game,
Double-digit years.
touring his ass off
And he's been himself the whole time.
the whole time.
As
And
crazy as that has been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's been crazy. Because
I'm sure he gets a lot of backlash in the industry.
He always
always
does.
has.
He's
I mean,
always
Target.
does that.
I've said it on this year
Yep,
before. I
ditto,
thought
me
that
too.
he was kind of like I couldn't get used to him. First time I saw him, he was eating a roach. It was just kind of weird for
Right,
me,
right,
you know.
right,
but I
right.
dig his creativity and I do respect his artistry.
But it was
I won't
kind
take
of
that away.
like, literally, he did exactly what Bam did, but in nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like,
but I wasn't ready for that when he first came out. I was like into like Meek Mill and like Big Sean and like
yeah,
all
yeah,
this
yeah.
other
Listen to
like
Big Sean
I
and
wasn't
then-
like I wasn't there yet. I was like just getting into DJing, so he wasn't like who I would play in my set, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
At
But
that
you know,
time.
I think it's ironic because to me, the Grammys are all about celebrating people that are odd and weird.
Yep,
So
yep.
to me, I think it's
It fits.
weird that it took them this long to get that recognition.
they've been snubbing.
But I feel
Yeah,
like
definitely.
this was a really great project, though. I mean, I didn't
Yes.
really listen to it, but you could tell he grew as an artist.
I
He had
Definitely,
really great
yeah.
production. He had a whole theme.
His performance
everything.
has been crazy.
So
Yeah.
this was very like he deserved that.
And the performance he gave, I do implore you guys to pull that up. That was
No, it really
lit.
was a
His
good
performance
performance. That
was
was good.
fire.
I seen clips
I'm
of it.
like, this one right here.
and I also
And Boys to Men.
Oh yeah, Boys to
Boys
Men.
to Men was a part of his performance with Earthquake. They came out singing Earthquake with them.
Iconic.
Tell
Okay,
you,
iconic.
Yeah, one
Whoa.
came with the tunes, baby.
Yes.
yeah.
I'm so proud.
But
Like,
you know what? I like that he stood up for himself because he was in a rap category and he was very thankful
more
for
alternative.
Well, that's what he was saying. He
pop.
was like, I want to be in that pop category. He's like, I'm thankful for the award, but anytime you guys see guys looking like me, you automatically just throw me in that rap category.
Yep.
And it's like, you can clearly listen to it and know that's not necessarily rap. That's pop,
Yep.
So I think that almost everybody took advantage of their speech to call the Grammys out. Diddy did it, Tyler did it, a few other people did it. So I'll be interested to see what happens
He
next
did shout
time.
his mom out and brought her on the stage with him, which was really cool. And
Right.
full circle because he had tweeted like, "I just want to bring my mom."
everybody but that
Everybody,
mom.
yeah,
So
21
selfish.
Look,
Savage,
wait till I bring my
Gunna.
mama, girl.
Gunna.
We're not gonna go to the show,
Maybe.
Mom. We're just going to the function.
Bad.
Who else won? So obviously Lizzo won for best pop solo performance.
right,
She won
Lizzo.
some
Congrats to her. She's
other
having a really
things.
good year.
She
you know?
deserves
Yeah,
the
I'm
Grammy.
proud of Lizzo.
And she opened the Grammy.
Yeah. If she did her
That's
thing.
She's
a
a
great
powerhouse for
accomplishment.
sure.
She's a powerhouse. She's
Yeah.
a dynamic
She had an
performer.
all-female band.
Plant or not, she's repping,
Yep, she won.
Best traditional R&B performance she won for Jerome.
What?
Now,
wait.
mind you,
Let me
she's
see.
not an
Let
R&B
me see
artist,
these
though.
right now. This is why I
but
bring
this
up
is-
Ari. This is gonna make
Let me see these.
This is
who is
that thing.
nominated?
Because
Right, that's my first question in my
that
head.
was my problem with the Grammys because they were merging way too many categories because of the way people look and not
Yep.
necessarily because of the sound.
Yeah.
Like
And then when-
genres are
Yes, they were mixing,
so
bro.
It's terrible
But
now.
I feel like they have such a hard time. Like rappers want to sing, singers want to rap, rappers want to be country artists. They probably having the hardest
Right,
time.
they
But
are.
it's like
But
Well-
they're like, you're black, so I think we're still just
You're
gonna
a
put
rapper.
this like
here,
urban on you.
but it's
Tyler
like
was
that's
saying.
why we
You're
kind of
urban.
need our own category.
You're urban.
Yeah.
You're urban.
I mean,
You're
I
urban.
really feel like Lizzo is a pop
she won
artist.
Best urban contemporary album
and
as
she
well.
is a
Lizzo
pop
did.
artist.
Yeah, you
She's
can't
a
win
pop
both.
artist.
You can't win both. You
But
can't
she
win
was
both.
also, the category Jessie Reyez was in that category with her, which is weird.
I want to know who's
What?
that
I'm
R&B category.
telling
the
girl.
R&B, BJ the Chicago Kid.
And that's real R&B.
Nia Aubrey, which
Lucky
she don't
Day.
need another soul Grammy. Lucky Day.
Girl.
Ooh, that's a good
Girl,
one.
that's
all
why-
R&B though.
I don't know
honestly,
who
you just
PJ
need
Morton
a
is, I'm gonna be
nomination
honest.
for your career. You
Yeah,
don't
and then
need
you
the
gonna blow.
Grammy.
Exactly.
You just need a nomination.
At this
Hey.
point, I'm about to start making music. There, I said it.
But let's definitely give it up to
Andre
Coffee.
3000 won.
Wait,
Ooh, with
Best
Anderson
Innocent Pop.
feature with
Pop.
yeah.
With what?
Anderson .Paak.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's my song.
that's good for him. Kudos for him. I like him.
Definitely kudos. I'm super proud
Let's
of
shout
Anderson
out,
also. I think he won for
And
Fin-
best R&B
yeah, for
album.
Ventura.
Yeah.
But that album was solid. Like
was.
right at Oxnard, I really didn't really get into that. But when he put out Ventura, I'm like, okay, this deserves something.
Got you.
And then the best rap performance was Higher. So then
Yep.
the-
So
DJ
Nipsey
Khaled.
again,
yeah.
and
then that was part of the tribute.
Tribute, yep.
Okay.
And Meek Mill and Roddy Ricch did a new song called Letter to Meek. Letter to Nip.
So good.
Yeah, definitely. He represented for sure. And
Then YG came out. Turned
out on Bond.
YG's out. He's free.
turned the
out
whole
on
stage
YG
red.
free.
That's a hoax. Because if he was really, really going to be freaking arrested for robbery. He was not about to get out.
Nah,
No
so I don't
way,
know.
no
I mean,
way.
his bond was kind of high, but I don't know. I want that man to do good. You know what I mean? So, but salute to the Grammys.
Shout out to
kind of,
Coffee.
sort of.
Coffee, she won.
Oh yeah, that was such a lovely
Youngest
win.
reggae artist to win that nomination.
Yep. Wait, reggae album.
Yes,
Yeah,
reggae
it was
album
gonna make a
Grammy.
routine,
So
girl.
what? How old is she?
She's young.
She's super young, like 17, 18.
18, 19.
These young
Still got
artists,
braces. Yeah.
these young artists are coming through, kicking the door in, and I'm here for it.
That is a fact.
I'm so
that.
here for
So
it.
salute to all those.
And
Carefree
that song is
Black girls.
everywhere. So.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing, like when, like, cause I'll just say this, and obviously she ain't. Well, she's care and free. She's very free. Billie Eilish won a lot of awards,
Definitely.
and
There was some bad ones.
when they.
I have a few.
And she talked about it. She even said, "I know y'all gonna come at all your fans are gonna come after me on Twitter." Like she knew she.
But I just feel like
dance.
it's not that she doesn't deserve it, because I'm not saying that she isn't a well-deserved artist. What I'm saying is a lot of the categories, not a lot, some of the categories that she was placed in were misplaced to me.
Yeah.
Like certain things I'm like, okay, like album of the year, record of the year, things like that is cool because I get it and I can understand it. You have 1 billion streams on Spotify for Bad Guy.
Yeah, makes
I don't know many other people besides Lil Nas X
Right,
that had that many streams. He
Yeah.
went diamond.
Record,
like things like
song,
that.
album.
When you have those with
Those
that
are
type
real,
of
though.
clout, okay, cool.
It was gonna be between her and
It should have
him.
got record of the year.
Right.
No, because here's the thing.
Hey, I'm gonna-
Streaming, the streaming thing. What you just said, like that Bad Guy song,
Literally
is
has 1 billion streams
right,
on
and then it's
Spotify.
on like
Commercials.
with product placement. So it's like that's
But also with
Politics too.
that's kind of the same thing with Lil Nas X as well, though. We can't even
Yeah.
stunt. So it's
He
like,
wasn't, but I feel like
he won. He did win
his
stuff.
he won
his single
something.
went diamond.
He won 2.
I would
Diamond.
just say him over her in this category because of how fast this happened for him.
The record,
Yeah,
It was like
that was
literally-
definitely
or
a
song of the year. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely that could have done song.
Like,
And
that
I
was
think that,
crazy.
to me, I've been a Billie Eilish fan for a minute now. So, I'm happy. I'm not a Lil Nas X fan. So, to me, I'm like, yeah,
Whatever.
win these awards, Billie. Because,
Right.
she's in my iTunes. I listen to her.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
Prior
people
to
do.
this Bad
just out
Guy
here helping
album.
Billie?
I'm helping Billie.
What's up, Billie?
I'm helping Billie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she's ridiculously talented. And
Yeah.
then it's literally herself and her brother making all of her music. So it's to me, I just find, and her mom and her dad go on tour with her. That's her touring thing. So to me, I find it wholesome, and they
wow, y'all,
seriously
she won over Beyonce.
yes.
for what?
Best pop vocal album.
For what album? The
Lion
Lion
King.
Oh,
King.
they'll probably lie.
I mean, but
Beyonce.
Lion King album. Ain't nobody bumping that line.
I
you know
didn't
what,
listen
though?
to it, I ain't
I'm
gonna
gonna keep it a bean though, because my roommate, right? She loves the album.
Oh,
So
a lot
I
of
was
people
like,
do.
let me give it a try. That shit slapped
Yeah,
on the
no,
low.
I heard it slap, but it's just
But I
it's
never
just a
really
Lion
gave
King
it a
album,
solid
yeah.
fighting chance.
Yeah.
But it was
The Lion King?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's
But it was pretty
Brown skin
solid.
girl.
And yo, speaking of Lil Nas X, do y'all want to talk about him and did y'all just
Nas?
No, first of all, him bringing out Nas was definitely mad random, but
Iconic.
it was cool. It was cool.
But can we talk about
wow.
how Nas has never won a Grammy, but Lil Nas X has won a Grammy?
Yeah,
That's the Grammys right there.
That
boom.
is the
In one
Grammy.
nutshell. In one
That tells
nutshell.
us everything.
I was really squinting at the TV, y'all.
That's Nas.
Okay,
Wow.
that's what we're doing. There was a Prince tribute in there too, but it was not great, which is why no one's
So
talking.
yeah, sorry, Usher. You know, we are
Usher
waiting on
wasn't
convention
bad,
soon.
but
It's like, but we, I don't know if Usher
could've
was the
chosen
perfect
better
for
singers.
Prince. Yeah,
I
if
don't
we
know.
was
It's
doing
kinda like-
somebody else.
Maybe
but
Janelle
Why?
Monáe.
Why do they do a Prince
You know what I'm saying?
tribute?
Jamie Foxx.
I'm sorry,
Somebody
I know-
who's more musically
I
inclined.
know he's like,
Haven't
I think they
done
owed
that?
him. Yeah, I think they might have owed him one. I don't know.
Don't do it
I'm
because you
pretty-
owe him one.
I mean,
what
that's
it
what
look like.
I think that's what they do it for. That's why it looked like that. I don't
pretty
think
sure that
they
might have
done
been
one.
it. I'm pretty
And
that's
sure.
what I'm confused about.
I
Like,
don't know
love
if there was
Prince.
a Purple
Everyone
Rain
does, but
anniversary anniversary. I gotta look. I'll look that up real quick.
For,
I think they owed him one. You know?
for Prince to have as much of an impact as he did on the music, like
Yeah.
that was basura.
It was a thing where Lizzo
was.
said Prince was like wanting to work with her before he died.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
I mean, I can see that because she plays the flute. You know, like he played everything that you can put in front of him. Literally.
That would have been dope.
Honestly, have you guys ever heard of this group called King? They're a girl group.
King.
They were like literally the only people that I am aware of that were signed to Prince.
Wow.
Okay.
But they haven't made any music since he passed away.
Oh.
But the thing about it is, if you guys get the chance to,
Listen.
I haven't heard anything like them in my entire life.
Okay.
And that is not an exaggeration.
So yeah, but the Grammys were the Grammys, and obviously the day sucked.
Oh yeah.
Let's be honest.
Let's be completely
entirely
honest.
honest.
I think that was part of the
it's
reason
still
why it
sucky.
was
On a serious note.
On a serious note, that's probably why the ratings were also low. I think it was hard to concentrate on something like that. And unfortunately, we do have to give our condolences to the Bryant family, you know, everybody who's attached to them as well. And, you know, honestly, everybody out there, I think everybody took a hit that day. Like, literally, you know, everybody took a hit that day. And it was just very, you know, unexpected. Very unexpected. It was almost like, is this real? Is this a hoax?
It seemed very fake.
Yeah, no, for real. I did not want to believe it at
seems
all.
fake.
Yes.
It doesn't seem real at all.
No.
Because not only did he die, but his 13-year-old daughter died. You know, her teammates
9
passed
people
away.
died.
9 people.
And I know that we're still grieving Kobe, but it's like the other family.
Yeah.
They lost 2, their mother and their father, and their sibling.
Yeah.
I would.
So
was just-
unfortunate.
I'm going with y'all.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what hits the most because it's like, wow, what do you do next?
Right.
Like,
What do you? You can't even live in your home anymore.
Like Vanessa, I really do want to send my condolences to her family because
Right.
she just had a baby, and I know she probably relied very heavily on Kobe Bryant. So it was like, wow,
That's all she's known her whole
20
life.
like,
yeah,
they
her high school
together
sweetheart.
Like
forever.
that's all that she knows. That's her home.
Yeah. So
It's disappointing.
And then her
It's
her
so
daughter.
sad.
On top
Heartbreaking.
of that, it's very heartbreaking.
so much potential. Like,
Yeah, and I think the crazy thing is it shows the power of words because I've seen a clip that's T-Mac. He's a basketball player, and he mentioned that Kobe said that he wanted to die young, and he wanted to be immortalized. He wanted to pass Jordan and do all these things, right? And he said that he said it often, and I just say that to say, like, you know, people are going to live their lives. People want to do what they want to do, but just be mindful of the power of your words, you know, because you just never know. And I think that we all can learn from this. I think that it's important to make sure that you do have a Mamba mentality and go hard at whatever you do. Like, don't 50% it. Like, if you're going to do it, do it. Like, deal with the consequences after, but at least you gave your 100%. You know what I mean? And live your life to the fullest.
Definitely.
I just think that the reason why the impact is so large and grand and jolting is because he truly met his life purpose.
100%.
And
100%.
so when that happens in life, that impact is felt with everybody.
Well said. Well
and
said.
that's why it feels like this.
100%.
That's why we all are all impacted because he made
Impact.
an impact because he fulfilled his life's purpose.
Right.
And it's going to always
It's gonna live beyond him.
permeate.
Ripple. It's a
Yeah.
ripple
That's-
effect forever.
he's part of our lives.
I mean, it's just amazing that someone can come here on earth and live so fully.
Right.
Yes.
It's very admiring because I know people do have a hard time doing that, you know?
Yeah.
In general, just literally existing amongst their regular peers. Not to say that people aren't as grand, because you only are what you make yourself.
Absolutely.
Literally.
Absolutely.
But I understand it's hard for a lot of people to like tune out their own mind and just live to the fullest. But
That's
hey,
what you have to do.
take your opportunity. You only get it once.
Right.
And it's also shocks us because it makes us realize of our realize our mortality.
Yep.
And to be honest, you know, we're here still. We're in pain. You know, they're not.
Right.
And they've ascended, and they are covered in a space that we can only imagine.
Right.
And so that's why, you know, when you are here on Earth, this literally is like a realm that we're in. Like we're in a physical space.
Right.
And there's so much more beyond that. So while being here, it does matter how you treat people.
Yes.
It does matter how
Yes.
you live your life. It does matter. So when these people, when you do pass, you know, level up, because that's what you're doing. You're leveling up when you leave this realm. Transitioning. You are going into a space where you're either elevated even more so.
Right.
Or you're going to a space where you need to learn some more.
Right.
You know, so being here, that's the goal, to learn as much about why you are here and to fulfill that as much as you can. And it doesn't have to be Kobe Bryant big.
No.
But your impact or how you make someone feel, that's enough.
It makes a difference.
That's why being a shitty person is just not okay.
No.
And it's so crazy because some people in their own minds believe that their entire character is okay. Even when it's bad, they're like, oh, it's all right.
Listen,
Right.
no,
I'm like, okay.
we got to do better.
That was cute. You tried it. I'm going to let you live, though.
We got to do better. I don't know. It's tough. Definitely.
sad.
I think those were some great words. Shout out
Yes,
to you.
Nika.
You said that very, 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 very well. And
yoga.
again, I
It's that
think,
yoga.
you know, the biggest message here is to definitely just live your life to the fullest. And because you never know, you know, and you don't want your last moments to be wasted on something that it didn't have to be. Right?
Word.
And I also would just to say on the other side of things, TMZ needs to fucking get their
Girl,
fucking
don't even get me
shit
started.
Yeah,
right.
just the whole day was crazy.
I-
All the
so I'm
reports
honestly
from everywhere.
a little
Whole, like-
confused
And
about
these
the
were
TMZ
from
thing.
like reliable sources saying some crazy stuff.
Yeah, people
like,
were
Yeah.
saying wild
just
shit.
to report it.
Yeah.
And that's even more disappointing because your first thought after hearing such tragic news is to call a tabloid. I mean, if you're that close to the situation, you have to be close to the family.
Right.
Yeah.
Your first thought is to call a tabloid, not call Vanessa, not call his parents, not try to figure it out.
But but see, my whole thing is even how it was announced. There's no reason that someone should learn of someone that
From the internet.
from
Right.
the internet. That's not okay.
Right.
That is morally wrong. And us as a society should really be like, we're not accepting that. Like, you cannot, there needs to be some type of rule that needs to be put into place. Like, you
I thought
can't
there
just-
technically was a law that you can't release people's information like that. So that's why it was a little puzzling to me, because I know that that's what the LA County Sheriff said. But I'm like,
Exactly.
I don't know if he was saying that. I don't know. I just know how people took it, and I'm just kind of I don't know how to feel about it. But I don't know if he was just saying that in general, and like I don't know if he was saying that pertaining to just one family. I don't know if he was just saying that like, so it was just weird. I don't know, but I would hope that legally you can't say that someone has passed away without notifying the family.
You're not supposed
that's
to.
what. So that's why I'm like,
But see, journalists don't have to abide by the same rules
Right,
as
right,
law
right.
enforcement.
Right.
Or, you know what I mean?
So that's I don't
and
know.
there
That's
needs
so
to be
weird.
some type of
Yeah.
because that even how they presented
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
unacceptable.
It was like, whoa. That's why I thought it was a
It's
hoax.
fake.
I thought
Yeah,
that was
like,
got
it's fake.
hacked.
That's not
Yeah.
true.
Because then they like deleted it and then came back. And, like,
Yeah.
Because they were saying all type of stuff. First, they were saying that he died with his 4 daughters, and then Rick Fox.
Fox.
Rick
I'm like,
Fox.
damn.
Where is the clarity? Where is the real story? Like, what is
Right.
It's
happening?
just wild that the age we live in, that information just
Scary.
goes so fast,
So
and then
fast.
people just believe anything, and it's just like, wait. I was like, who's the source?
Right.
I need to figure out who the source
Well,
is.
through all that, the only thing that I can give TMZ credit for is reporting everything correctly. They were kind of the only people
But
to
they were
give,
wrong about
They were
the
wrong at first.
details.
The what you
about
mean?
the
They said
number
that-
of
they said
people
that-
on
yeah.
the
Oh yeah, that okay,
Helicopter.
that
At first they said
that
the
might have
daughters
been.
died.
Well,
All of
no,
them.
I didn't. Well, I didn't see
I
TMZ
saw
say
that.
that. I saw
I
somebody
I
else
saw
say
someone
that.
else say that,
But I
and
did.
I was like,
see
it's not
TMZ
real
report
until it's on
that.
ESPN.
Right.
Well, I was on CNN Because, obviously.
Ooh, yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, it's not on CNN. I'm like, no, I don't believe it. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then they reported the helicopter crash.
Right.
Which makes sense, right?
Right,
like,
right. Put two and two together
first.
Right.
That's how you should do it.
Right.
Not
the name
who's in
and then the accident.
And then you confirm. Like, that's what you're supposed to do with, like, responsible journalism.
Right.
Talk to families.
Right.
So, I just hope that
That's
people
not okay.
Ask them if they want to be.
That's
do
not
you guys
okay.
want to report this? Like what?
Right.
I just want them to do better. I hope people, do suffer some type of repercussions for putting out false information like that. Because you can,
Yeah.
that's scary.
TMZ
Like,
also said Lil Wayne died once.
he
So
did.
I
Oh
remember
yeah.
that.
Oh,
They
well.
did say
So
that.
I was like,
remember.
nah.
Well, for I give them, they're like 95 out of 100. Like
Well, I
they're
want them
pretty,
to
but
be
but I do want them to do better. Like
news.
if they did release that information without notifying the family, then I'm
She
not for
found
that.
out from
like,
social media.
Like
Yeah.
I don't. That's
Can you imagine?
yeah, nah.
That, especially like
yeah,
the
nah.
child that you gave birth to.
Right.
Your child. You're on social media, just browsing, enjoying your beautiful day.
Nah,
That's-
that's send
and
me
then
into
you
a
see
heart
that,
attack. You get that's what I'm
girl,
like, nah, you can't do that.
Y'all gonna have to come and get me from my maker, because that'll be it.
And they've had, they've brought on the other family members or the surviving family members. I've seen, their interviews, and it's just all around just tragic.
Right.
It truly is a tragedy, and it's one of those things that our parents felt, before. But this is a literal, like, there's a difference when someone passes from something of their own hands, even if it was an accident.
Right.
But something
right.
like this, where it's like,
It's just terrifying to think about how that just went down. I
Yeah,
think
I
that's
just
what's
can't process it.
I can't.
I'm
I'm
still
still
can't.
stuck.
Like
I kinda
I'm
get stuck.
just.
yeah.
I'm just
So-
going about my day. That I see a post, I'm like, no,
Right.
like this happened.
Like I
no.
signed Candy. I cried like
and the
3
sad
times
part
on the way
is,
over here.
Yeah,
I'm a
it's
huge
tough.
Celtics fan. Sorry, so I really had a lot of Kobe hate. But when I saw that, I was like, wow.
Right. Of
like,
course.
Whoa.
Because you still love him.
Cause
Right.
he
You hate him
is
'cause you
definitely
love
a part
him.
of our whole
Right.
like,
Great.
from the '90s to now. Like we've seen him on TV
He's our Michael
shows.
Jordan.
Everything.
Like,
he is.
He's
our
a part of a
Michael
lot of
Jordan. He's our Michael
stuff.
Jordan.
He is our Michael Jordan. Like
100%.
for
It was
real.
just so great and like awesome. And then like Gigi, I'm just like, I can't.
Yeah, that's
Can't
definitely
process it.
heartbreaking.
That's the part that's really bothering me, because it's like it hurts my spirit to try to even fathom how he was trying to console her right before it.
Like,
Because
she's
he was
terrified.
they were both probably terrified. I'm pretty sure he didn't know what to do, what to say.
So here's my thing too. So the way Kobe is, I feel like he's been under pressure before, and although that's an extremely type of situation to be under pressure, something in me says that he somehow was able to potentially have a game face on at that time, if that makes sense. Like, of course he's terrified, right? But you have your daughter there, so like, you got to be dad first at
Yeah.
the end of the day. Like, and
I feel like he was.
and I
girl
feel like
dad.
that. That's what I hope. I would hope, And again, I'm not saying that he wasn't terrified, because of course that's a terrifying situation,
I feel
right?
like he
but
kept it under
I
control.
feel like I would hope, and I just hope that was the situation. And
that's his
that just
character.
was
Word.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And then all those amazing stories. Jimmy Fallon's took me.
Oh yeah,
out.
that was definitely.
I can't even watch TV. I can't.
Shaq.
Oh,
I mean,
Shaq's really broke my heart, because he was boo-hoo crying.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I've seen a ton of men cry, but that hurt his spirit, and it hurt mine to
and
see
that's
him
a great
cry.
lesson there, because he was like, I haven't even had a conversation with him in a long time.
Yeah, he was
And
saying that he was
like-
just waiting to see him at, at the award.
Right, the honors, yeah.
So reach out to those people you haven't talked to. Even like something I've tried to get back into the habit too. Of like if someone crosses my mind and I haven't spoke to them in a
I hit
while,
them immediately.
I'll just
Yeah.
hit them real quick. Like yo, like literally just thinking of you. Like just wanted to say hi. You crossed my mind. Like what up? You know what I'm saying?
I'll
Like I
sit
try
out
to
my
get better
fam.
in the habit of doing that, because
Yeah.
you just never know.
I put it on my list. Text one friend a day, please.
There you go.
And I'd be like,
Right.
who's an old friend? I haven't listened to? So
Right.
yeah, because really,
So, that's
it's crazy.
good.
All my friends know I harass them daily, though. So it's like,
I'm bad at that.
Yeah, shout out to Liz. She's a good friend. She hit me up all the time.
but see, that's the
good.
thing, though. Like, my brother passed away when he was 22. He wasn't even 23 yet.
Condolences, right.
And, like, mind you, I used to talk to my brother every day, but I'm such a goofy person. Like, I joke with everything.
Yes.
And the last thing I said to my brother was some stupid shit. Like, oh, I'm mommy's favorite and some stupid shit.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
And that was that, which you don't think about it. And people are like, you are so, like, I don't get emotional, but I'm always like, I'm like polar.
Right.
Because I would be super goofy, then I'm like, I love you, I care about you. People are like, why are you doing that? And I'm like, because God forbid something happens to me or something happens to you. I don't want to be on social media. I wish I said
Right.
You don't
Express
have
that.
to go all out and pour your heart out.
Right.
But it's like, shit, I'm
Show
thinking
love
about
while you're
you.
here.
You're
Hell
beautiful.
yeah.
I'm thinking of you. What's on your mind? How you
Right,
feeling?
right.
It's
That's a
simple.
great
It's very
characteristic to
simple.
have. But it's also hard for people.
It is very hard.
And so if we can all do better, I know
Right.
I can. I'm
Well,
not great.
Happy
It's
neighbor,
about
same
finding
neighbor.
your happy medium, you know.
Yeah.
It's
You know
about
what works for you.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And you just have to, just kind of know what works for you. And I think that we all should do better at doing that. Because, you know, once we have that real camaraderie amongst us all, like we're already powerful, but, like, imagine that. Like, when we're really showing love and being lovely to each other.
Yes.
You know, no hate. So, you know.
Exactly. And I hope, and that's why moments like this do bring us together, even though it's really sucky and the circumstances suck. But they bring us together, and for that, I'm grateful.
Super
Yes.
grateful. I'm always grateful for it.
And
Let's keep this spirit alive.
Mamba
Everyone,
forever.
Mamba
do
mentality,
your
baby.
120%, 200% for the rest of 2020. Like,
Buckets.
for real.
That's
Let's do
right.
it.
That's right. That's
Kobe.
right.
Yeah.
Kobe.
2020 vision, baby.
2020 vision is.
That man is fine, many fine, yeah. So fine, that's why he's mine, yeah. Real cute, like Idris Elba. So smooth, like goes from Baba. I don't mind, no, I don't mind, yeah. If he got Steph Curry's eyes, yeah. He protects me like Luke Cage. She's my baby, oh, he's my baby. I feel free as a bird, flying around in the blue moon. As long as, baby, as long as I got, baby, I'm flying. As long as I got you, babe, and I'm not trying to let go. Baby, I'm flying. As long as I got you.
Speaking of visions and stuff,
Go get my map.
Right, I was about to say, if your visions start getting a little blurry, you gotta go get checked out because it's getting real out here.
Corona? Is it Corona?
That's what I'm
Corona,
like,
it
yo,
is pronounced,
Corona,
yeah.
Coronavirus. Oh, no, ma'am.
So this, I just read an update, has claimed more lives than SARS ever
See,
did.
nah,
so
we-
that's
Wait, what?
terrifying.
Because
Yeah.
when I first read it, it just said 17 people, and now
Now
it's
it's like 138, I think.
Jeez.
Girl, they're trying to take us out.
Yo.
They took some,
And why does it always start in China?
Yo,
and then they be taking
Biochemical
They have
Africa.
so
warfare.
many people. The
Yeah.
population is they probably touch
Biochemical
all the time.
warfare.
But the fact that it's always in China,
depopulation.
I feel like
go
a
to
lot of
China.
a lot of these viruses are man-made.
Yo, I definitely feel
in
like
China,
Population control.
Exactly.
Population
'Cause
control.
Yo, that's what I'm like,
They
yo.
literally just found one person in the Cote d'Ivoire for who has it, but it's like, I mean, not to be rude, but I'm African and I really don't like how many, like, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
I
Like,
thought so.
There's
You're
a ton-
saying there's a case in Africa.
yeah, but there's tons of
'Cause there
Asians in
wasn't
Africa.
one.
There's-
There wasn't a case in
but
Africa.
see, but that's where they
until
about
recently.
to wipe us out. They about to wipe us out.
Is
That
this
sounds.
real? Oh my god.
It might be an off theory,
No, but it makes sense.
what other diseases have y'all seen? I feel like every disease
AIDS.
has started and ended in Africa.
AIDS and all of that. So yeah,
Let's talk about it.
So yeah, so I mean, we can go there. Sorry, y'all. We definitely just dipped into our conspiracy theory.
Look,
All I
But
did.
like, nah, but
Look.
it's
We
true.
gotta
like,
fight.
you gotta kind of question everything.
I'm not going out like this.
Yeah.
But bio
I
agent,
don't like it.
like I can't. That's why yesterday, because I was working at Mac, and I got in my head so bad because you know people come and they try on the lipsticks,
Right.
And I was freaking out.
Girl, I
in
don't
my
try
head.
none of them
I was
lipstick on
like,
that Mac.
okay, so I don't know how many times I used hand sanitizer yesterday, but when someone was like, I want to try on Ruby Lou, and I'm like, okay. And then I went and got it, and I was like, I already sanitize because that's the artist
Right.
that I am. But
Right.
I was like overly
Hello, sis.
sanitizing.
Yes.
And then when they handed it back to me, I was like,
Eh.
wiped it down, wiping
no, ma'am.
everything down. I was
Yeah.
wiping everything down yesterday because I'm just like, people are gross. And the fact that is going around and people were still in there trying on lipstick.
Girl, you should
No.
see me. I've yelled at a grown woman before. I work at Georgia State, and like literally this one was in the bathroom. We literally walked in, like literally one after another from different offices. Different offices, bro. Now, mind you, my office, we're sticklers. Everybody's always like, where's the wipes? Where's the wipes? Where's the wipes? So I'm like chilling, doing my things. I know I'm clean. So I'm like doing my thing. She does her thing. I'm in the bathroom fixing myself. I go to get the soap. Shorty just like looks at herself and dip. I'm like, yo. But it was kind of like a reflex. I was like, yo, are you okay? I heard you pee-pee.
Right.
When I pee-pee. I know you wiped. I know for a fact you're a woman. I'm a woman. You did something in there. You touched the stall. You touched the handle.
touched something.
She
You
was like,
touched
oh,
something.
and just like wiped her, like proceeded to wash it after. But if I did not say anything, you weren't going to say anything, sis?
No, that's wild.
They're not in those public spaces.
Girl, I'd be
I have an
paper toweling
embarrassing
it
story.
up.
Wash your hands.
That happened to me. I'm not gonna lie. I was the gross one. But I was in 7th grade, yo. I was in 7th grade. I went to go use the bathroom. And I was like, no, in my mind, I was like, oh, I'm gonna use a hand sanitizer. Because I was like, I'm gonna be bougie. But then a girl called me out. She was like, why didn't you wash your hands?
Oh.
So I was like, what do I do? Do I commit to what I was gonna do? Or do I like wash my hands? I was like, I'm gonna just handle it. But I was in 7th grade, so but after I
Oh my God.
was like, oh my God, I was so
would've
embarrassed.
Yeah, like, damn, girl, you
But yeah.
hot.
But ever since then, I was
Girl,
like,
nah.
I'm washing my hands.
But, like,
I'm
literally-
make sure I wash my hands. I make sure you see me wash my hands.
Extra soap, wash it twice.
For real.
But that's how we got to cleanliness. That's how we got here.
It's next to
Soap,
godliness,
Okay, that's
sweet
literally
Lord
what
Jesus.
happened.
Soap.
Soap happened, and that's how people started living longer. So just soap it up.
Wash your
and
hands.
So make sure you use soap
Sanitizer.
too, not just hand sanitizer, but
Lysol.
soap. 'Cause soap gets things that hand sanitizer
Oh,
can't.
yeah.
Clean under your nails.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Under your
And
nails.
cover your damn mouth.
With
Please.
your sleeves, not with your hands.
And then also, if you're the one coughing or not coughing, it's okay if you want to wear a mask. Like I don't.
I'm gonna wear
Girl, I
some
have one
whatever.
already.
Yeah.
I'm going to
I'm
start.
about to
You
commit
know?
to this.
Like,
It's a lifestyle now.
I'm really legit. Like I thought I wanted to travel this year, but I'm like, you know what?
Not going to China.
I do love.
Not going to Asia.
I can go to Houston.
I'm cool with a
Car. We're
USA
going to South by,
vacation.
Now I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take this road trip. I was like, I was gonna fly.
I might not fly this time.
No,
gonna drive.
and then it's like babies. They spread the
I work
germs.
at a school, and these kids are gross.
Girl, you better start wearing your mask
Seriously.
tomorrow.
Still, they don't know. They don't be doing that. Like they don't
Oh,
cough,
I
cough in
can't.
their hands like, and they be like, "You want something?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." Like I have candy. You want some of it?
There is
Never.
some other weird thing about 2020, and then another 1920s, and then another like 1820s about some type of like plagues
Yeah, of
happening
course.
in the 20s.
They just try to kill the poor.
Just throwing that out there. So sanitize, guys.
Look,
Health is wealth. Okay.
health is wealth.
wealth.
That's why I've been trying to get in my bag, eat my veggies, and take my vitamins.
No, for real though.
A workout so my body can be ready to fight off all this other crazy mess.
Yeah, because I don't even do regular colds, let alone a corona.
Girl, I be thinking I'm. Look,
So,
Can't do
speaking of
it.
health as well, our mental health is the most important.
Absolutely.
And I think there's this cute little thing out there.
yeah, he posted that. It's so cute.
yes. Lucy, tell us about it.
Basically just about like the wellness that you keep when you're going through things and transitioning and blah 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 blah.
Therapyforblackgirls.com.
For sure. You need to get into it. You need to get into it. So a lot of these things I do practice in general, like unplug and filter. I feel like because I'm hosting and then I'm podcasting and then I'm interviewing and then I'm just around the city doing all these random things, I have to digest my feelings
Yes.
and just like isolate myself just for a little bit, even if it's just for a day.
Yes.
Just so that I can
Recharge.
I try to stay as emotionally disciplined as possible, so
Yes.
I'm not just grabbing everybody's feelings and then sharing my feelings even when it's not for them. So I do a pretty decent job, but besides that, take your moment, breathe a little bit, breathe stuff, shake it off, a little mace action, you know.
Breath in through the nose, out through the mouth.
Big facts. Feel the feels. Your feelings are always valid, no matter what anybody tells you. The important thing is, how do you
Express them.
Yes, how do you express them and how do you use them? You don't gotta share all of your feelings with everybody. Journal. What do you guys do? What do you do?
I like to meditate. That's mine.
Well, when I share my feelings,
And I like to journal.
Well, when you feel your feels,
I like to eat.
girl, I snack.
I eat. Yeah. Anytime I feel bad, I be like, you know what would make me feel better right now?
JJ's.
JJ's. Right in this moment, like literally.
I think I turn to music a lot. I think once I get into production, you'll actually start to hear what I'm feeling, if that makes sense. And if not, I do write or like I don't know. I'll sit in peace or like by some water. Water's like my thing. So yeah, so that's what
I definitely
like
need
to
to find more ways to cope. I
Oh,
feel
workout.
like.
Sorry, workout.
I was gonna
Workout.
say I run.
Definitely
That's a good one.
workout for sure.
I tried the journal, but I started to get real saying crazy stuff. I was like, nah.
But sometimes you gotta get it out. Yeah,
I know,
to get
it's
it out.
like,
I
I
don't
don't really.
really.
And then
Do
when
I
you
really
go,
feel this
But then when you
way?
go back and read
You'll
it,
be
when
like,
you're
I was
not feeling that
tripping.
way, you'll like,
Yeah.
I don't even
ah.
want to read. Like, I seriously, I don't even want to read it. I'm
Me
like,
too.
Yeah.
But
But
just delete
sometimes
and start
that's
this over
okay.
because
Burn it on a new moon or something like that.
Word.
Full moon, sorry.
Sticking
there.
with
Yes.
Mystic Moon coming up.
Yes.
So meditation, like I was saying, meditation is very helpful. And if you guys need help meditating, Mystic Moon is coming up February 9th. You should come out. It's going to
Okay.
be guided meditation, so you don't have to just sit there and try to figure out how to get into meditation on your own. Also, intention setting workshop.
setting.
And then you also get an intuitive psychic reading. So
Ooh.
you should
I like to see it.
and
Honestly,
go
I do like
through.
to see
and
it.
wine, okay?
I love
wind
wine.
down. Yes, love
Yeah,
it.
so what else is on that list?
Get some support. I do have a solid group of people around me, but it took a while for me to understand and learn who was my girl gang.
Right.
Because it's like everybody can't be your girl gang. That's a lot of problems for some people. They see the things that look nice. They see the girl gangs that look cool, and they try to be down. And you just have to find your tribe, but you have to find what feels good for you. If it's not for you, it's not for you, sis. You can't push it. And sometimes God shows you signs. Stop trying to run away from your signs. If that support system isn't for you, you gotta blast. Tell them you gotta go. And sometimes family can't be your support. Don't try to force that on yourself either. It's a lot of things. You have to find your balance.
You can also be your significant other.
Significant other, groups. There's groups that you can join.
Hotlines.
Church, if you like church.
Yeah.
There's tons of resources. You
It
just
could be
have
a
to
stranger.
be definitely.
It can totally be a stranger.
It can. Take the time to find out what helps you relieve your burdens, and
It could be classes, like Candy said. Like you go to like classes, like you know, like if you
about to
go
kick our
to
ass in boot
something.
camp.
Yeah, I think it's just important. You have to know what you are and what is healthy for you. You know the stuff that's not healthy for you. And I do want people to do better with releasing themselves, that type of energy in different ways. Sometimes people use sex as, a way to, and like sometimes that's good, sometimes that's not good, but because you can make some bad decisions. But definitely find healthy ways to release that, for sure.
Yes. And the last one is understanding your grief. I think it's understanding your grief.
Yes.
Everybody grieves differently.
Very, very much.
Take the time to grieve. You need it for healing. You need it for transitioning. You need it to heal. It's okay to take the time to heal. There's nothing wrong with taking your own time. Nobody can tell you what to do with your own emotions. So heal, love yourself, love your peers, support each other, and feel the feels.
And with that,
Feel
with
the
grief,
feels.
it's a continuous thing. You will grieve for forever. So that's another thing. There's no finish line. And I hope that people understand that as well. Because if people think, oh, you just need a couple of weeks or a year or two or whatever. No, when you have a loss, it is a loss. And it's something that will...
You might not never stop grieving. You might be 15 years deep and you might see a color and it triggers you. That is okay.
Yep.
But just learn to make sure you are dealing with it in a healthy way, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. And get you some Florida water, okay, y'all? So, I use Florida water soap. Like you said earlier, when I've been around too many people, I take a shower with Florida water soap.
For real? Like really real life Florida water?
Yeah. Well, they have soap, and then they have like the spray, and I use the
From
soap.
Florida?
I don't know if it's from Florida. I don't know why
about
it's called
them Florida
Florida
men.
water.
I'm about to say, I don't know about no Florida
I
man.
don't know why it's called Florida water, to be honest with you. But you know,
That do
Solange
sound a
talks about
little.
it in the song.
Solange talk about it, so
That
I'm
water.
look into it.
Got that water.
I got it at
Oh, Ode To Wonder has it?
No. Where were we? Or what was it? We did a pop-up last year with Regina.
Oh, the March. She's doing the purse drive again.
Yes,
the purse
Drive.
drive.
One of the vendors there
Have Florida water.
had Florida water. Yeah, bar soap. And I bought it from her there. And when I get like stressed.
Does
or
it
I've
work?
It works literally. I was talking about the other day.
Wow.
I was in a really grumpy mood. I was like really emotional. I was feeling down and depressed. And everything was terrible. And everything wasn't going right. And I went home and took a shower in my Florida water. And I got out of that bitch. And I was like, let's do this.
Yes, I need some Florida water.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yes.
What do you guys do when you're feeling bummed out?
When I'm feeling bummed.
Yeah, like she uses that thing.
Yeah, Florida water.
You know what I'm saying?
When I'm feeling bummed out, I do kind of just sit to myself. I don't like to be around people because when I'm around people, I guess I kind of try to be like lively and like So I just try to like chill in my corner, which probably isn't the best thing I should do, but at least I'm not bringing people down.
Yeah.
That works for you.
I'd probably say isolation as well, because I need to. I think I use it to like reflect and like obviously soak in my feelings of what I got going on right now and try
Feel
to
the
process
feels.
it. Yeah, like I try to feel my feels and then get out of them. Like I've learned that instead of running away from them, like just get in and get out. Like you know, so that's my thing.
Word. I read out a grateful list. And then,
Look at you with the
Smart.
cool stuff, right?
girl, I just hit get me a little blunte going. You know what I'm saying? I got a nice sized mirror in my room. I will cut the lights off, put my party lights on, drink some wine, and I will dance in the mirror for like 2 hours.
I love it.
Yes.
Girl, I be having a whole party in my room.
That's a great one.
That's a good idea.
Honestly, I think my party lights were like my best investment. I don't even know why I got them. I wasn't not even having a party. I'm like, I want some of these.
I wasn't even having a party.
I literally will put my party lights on and then like will be in my room doing random shit. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, well, those are great. Well, y'all tell us out there how y'all cope with being bummed out. We want to know. We want to hear.
Yes, we want to hear. We want to hear the truth, you know, because if it's anything, maybe we can get you some healthy ways to do things.
Yeah,
Yes,
or
let's be
new
healthy.
ideas for us.
Yes.
When you need and it's yours, all I is, nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. Nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. I'm not. We don't got high. This is what you like out of me. Nothing feels better.
Lucy, thank you so much. You were grand.
Right.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm glad to share my time with you all. You guys are always bomb.com. Shout out to Carefree Black Girls everywhere doing it.
And shout out to Haley.
Yes.
We miss you.
We miss you,
Out
schoolgirl,
there
but she's
schooling
rocking.
it up.
Hustling, bustling.
Oh yeah, and shout out to everybody who came to the vision board party.
Yeah.
Yay. That's another way to cope. Think about your goals. Focus on your goals.
For sure.
Great time.
You guys look super cute too.
Yes.
At the vision board
Ode To
party.
Wonder.
Yes.
Ode To Wonder is so
Missing
nice.
Moon
Sis was
gonna be
working.
rich.
Yes, Missing Moon at the same spot.
Thank you for putting me onto that, y'all.
But definitely that's a lot of more events we have coming. You guys will be at South by Southwest. We're going to be kicking off the tour. So if you would like to vend or sponsor, I know a Carefree Black Girl who's awesome and we should know her. Let us know. Tag them. Tell us.
Yeah.
We're looking for you.
Yeah.
We looking for it. We looking for it. Yeah.
And make sure y'all participate on Sundays. We got the Carefree Black Girl Sundays. Yeah, shout out to anybody who you support, got a business going on that you love. And of course, we got the Pink Wednesdays, right? Yeah. So if you got a cute pic wearing pink, send it to Miss Relly Rose.
On Wednesdays we wear
Wednesdays we wear pink.
That's my she's my spirit animal.
Mom. As her mom. But yes, her Instagram is Relly Rels. It sounds like it sounds RELLIE RELLZ. What up, baby? But yeah, had to plug that in real quick.
For sure.
Until next time, our lovely girls, it is Sydney. You can follow me on Instagram at CIDNEE_rich.
Woohoo. All right, it's Nika. You guys can follow me at Carpe Nika on Twitter and Instagram. And definitely follow Broke to Dope on Twitter and broketodope.com, spelled out on Instagram.
For sure.
Yes. And I am DJ Candy Raine or Candy Raine, whatever you choose. You can follow me on pretty much everywhere. Just make sure you spell out my name appropriately. DJ Candy with a C and then RAINE. Don't forget it.
And my name is Supreme Lucy. Thank you for rocking with the girl. You can follow me on every social media platform at supreme.lucy, and that's Lucy with the I.
And thank you for coming on. We love you, baby.
I love you, pretty babies.
Bye.
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 Now I just wanna know, don't you sugarcoat, I'll say it all if you want. Could you tell me like it is? Pretty little fears, music to my ears. Okay, say it loud, say it proud, you want it more. We open door, hit the couch, then the floor. I cut it up like a scissor, love galore. She never bored, there's so much shit we can do. You free to say whatever, baby, if you asking me. No limit when I'm in it, got a masterpiece. I'm hoping I don't have a fast.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tone, one half of the best black movie review podcast in the world. Craig. This episode of the Blackbusters podcast is brought to you by Amazon Prime. Prime is more than just free shipping. Prime brings you closer to the things you care about today through shopping, streaming, and savings. For example, did you know that you can listen to your favorite podcasts, like ours, through Amazon Music? Yup. You can also watch your favorite movies, like the ones we review on Blackbusters on Amazon Prime Video. Yup. But it doesn't stop there. You can use Prime to get more out of your interests. From purchasing behind-the-scenes books about your favorite movies to listening to soundtracks of your favorite films. Yup, and yup. Whatever you're into or just getting into, Prime can help you get closer to it. Visit Amazon.com/Prime to sign up. From movies and music to passions and podcasts, it's on Prime.